Guys, it's Jill. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I have not done one of these in so long, but we are going to be doing our makeup together, and then we're also going to be picking out an outfit together, so I'm very excited. I'm going out on a date, and it is a date with someone new, and we will get into that in this video as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and before we get into it, I want to say please make sure that you like this video, comment on this video, and then also share this video if you like it. Just show me some love because we are trying to get this channel back growing, and we're going to talk about that towards the end of this video. So make sure you watch this whole entire video because there's a lot of stuff that I want to update you guys on and a lot of questions that you guys might have. So let's go ahead and get into this. Get ready with me and let's get ready together. Hey girl, hey! So we are about to start getting ready for my date today. And where's my phone? I have an outline. I'm trying to stay on one subject so I'm not all over the place like I normally am. So give me a second. We are going to get into getting ready together. I'm going on a date. And we are going to just talk about some life updates, what's been going on, some channel changes, and I think that's everything. So I do want to say a huge thank you to Shapermint for partnering with me on today's video. I'm going to be showing you guys the all day, everyday mid-waisted shaper short. This has 360 degrees shaping. It hits at the natural waist with no muffin top. It has 4 soft flex boning for stay put fit, and it has 2 rows of silicone for anti-roll down. I'm going to show you guys the black. So here is what they look like. Like so. You can wear these with skirts, you can wear them with dresses, you can wear them with pants, jeans. I am actually really looking to change my style. Like I want a complete revamp, so I'm actually gonna wear a dress on this date. So we are going to be wearing some Shapermint shapewear with said dress. As you can see, the silicone, I love Shapermint shapewear. It allows me to have that smoothing, feel sucked in, feel confident without feeling super restricted, like I can't breathe. And these babies never roll down. They fit perfect in the leg, which is something that I find to be a big complaint with shapewear. So that's huge for me. And these will be linked down below as always. And of course I have a coupon code for you guys as well, which is going to save you 20% off. And that coupon code is Jillian NWS20. It is right here on the screen. So we are gonna go ahead and put on some makeup, and then we are going to put on the full outfit, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it is that I'm wearing. So let's pull out my phone and get out my notes so I can talk about what are we talking about first. This might not be obvious with me saying, but if you guys have been watching my vlogs, I think it's pretty obvious that you guys know that William has not been on the vlogs. And if you guys don't watch my vlogs and you have no idea who I'm talking about, I was dating this guy and we are no longer together. If you guys want to know more about that, you can go check out my weekly vlog on October 15th because we will be talking a little bit more about it there. But for the sake of this video, I'm just basically going to be talking about certain things and things that I learned. So let me go ahead and prep my skin real quick, and then I can get ready to put on makeup. So I'll be right back. I am no longer with William, no longer have a boyfriend, and I just have to say, like, I really truly did learn a lot from that relationship, and I'm really proud of myself because there were so many reasons to just ignore certain things and just keep making excuses for people like I always do in the past. And then I got to thinking, I'm like, Jill, you stepped away from a whole ass marriage, okay? You were married to someone and his children, so you walked away from their dad. You are not settling for anything less than what you deserve, because there is no way that I have done all of the work that I have done on myself and all of the things I've done, like leave my comfort zone and everything I know and everyone I know in Georgia and move to a city and a state that I know nothing about. There is no way No way. I did not do all of that work, and I did not leave that man just so I can end up in something that's gonna have me like, oh, I really don't like this, or oh, I really don't. Like, I know that there is no one that's going to be perfect, but the man that's going to be for me is going to be perfect for me, and I am going to be perfect for him. So I'm really proud of myself. I will say, like, there were some red flags that I just kind of overlooked and was like, oh, like maybe that's not too bad. And I'm not upset about it at all. Like, I'm not upset about that, but I am really proud. Like, how everything went down, I'm really proud with how I handled it. And I'm also really proud of myself for not making excuses for what happened. So yeah, that's that. Right now, I really just kind of want to focus. Like, yeah, I'm going on a date, but it's not like I'm sitting here like, oh, I'm looking for something like serious, or, you know, if it happens, it happens. But honestly, we're going to go into this next, which is me working on healing my relationship with food. And I feel like in this time period, I really don't need to be like seriously dating anyone. I'm kind of just like in this mode where like my kids are a little bit more active, have a little bit more of a social life. So it's leaving me alone a lot more than I'm used to. And it's like, I would like to go out and do something. So, you know, I'll just start dating, and you know, I really will not be putting anything aside, because I'm very adamant on the fact that I am looking for friends and putting myself out there so that I can meet friends. I want to, you know, keep going to my dance classes. I want to work on myself and my healing and, you know, becoming the best version of me. But it doesn't mean that I can't go out there and have fun. You know what I mean? That's really all I'm going to talk about when it comes to dating. I'm excited to go, and I will probably come back with an update for you guys, because I'm not vlogging this day at all. So, yeah, you guys aren't going to see any of this on the vlog. This is like completely separate video. But, anyways, what am I saying? Should I do something different? Like, I literally just went into, this is the Soft Glam Anastasia Beverly Hills. I feel like they have a new one out. But I'm just going into orange soda, burnt orange, and then sienna, and I just go do. That's what I do, and then I tap off. But that's what I do like every day, like for an everyday look. Let's see if I can put this over here so I can be more. I feel like I definitely need to map my skin out a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit more. This is just gonna be the start of it. Let's do that. Okay. I don't even remember what I was saying, but let's start talking about my second thing I wanted to talk to y'all about, which is another life update, which is the fact that I am going to be seeing a nutritionist. Or no, I am seeing a nutritionist / dietitian, registered dietitian, a professional. So I know, like, on my weight loss channel, there were people that were like telling me, you know, you really need to go see a nutritionist, blah, blah, blah. And I kind of had this mentality of like, what's a nutritionist gonna do? Like, how can they really truly help me? This and that. Like, what are they gonna tell me that I don't know? I honestly, and this is just my ignorance, and this is why I want to talk about this too, because I talk about this in my vlogs. But if you guys don't watch my weekly vlogs, make sure you watch them. And I'm also going to be doing, well, I'm going to be talking about my channel changes in a minute. So let's stay on track, and let's just talk about intuitive eating and my dietitian. I did not know, and that was my ignorance, which is why I want to talk about it and why I have been talking about it, because I don't know if you guys know, but like, there are dietitians that specialize in helping people with disordered eating and what's it called, eating disorders and stuff like that, which I'm like, it kind of makes sense. But honestly, I thought that there were only places, as far as I'm concerned, I thought that you had to go into a facility in order to work on an eating disorder. I did not know that you could work with a nutritionist or a dietitian and get the help that you need. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it had to be inpatient, and it had to be like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So if you too were like me, then I'm letting you know. I am hot, y'all, but I don't want to turn on the fan because if I do, then I can't. Y'all are going to hear it. But I just, like, I am really freaking hot. Sorry, here I go, like, squirrel. Like, what was I even talking about? Y'all, like, oh my gosh, I'm a freaking mess. I hate when I get hot because it's like, and then I'm like really miserable. Anyways, what was I saying? I'm wanting to inform you guys that you too might be able to find someone if you are struggling in that area as well. Check with your insurance, because I have new insurance now and my insurance covers 100%, and I am just so incredibly thankful because I need this help so much. So not only am I going to a therapist, but I'm also going now to a nutritionist, and they are going to be working hand in hand together. So with the therapist, obviously we're working on trauma and stuff like that. And then with the dietitian, she's like teaching me certain things and she's going to be teaching me techniques, but so will my therapist. So it's really cool. I'm really excited. The first intake appointment, they talked about having to do intuitive eating, and I'm not even gonna lie, you guys, from someone who counts every single thing that I put in my mouth, weighs every ounce of food. I cook differently for myself than I do my kids with certain things. It was very stressful and very time consuming. And I think that that's really why I started to really not love being in the kitchen, because it is so not fun having to cook differently or stress out about this is not going to be super accurate if I make this meal, and just be so obsessive. Also, I was always just constantly in my head just weight loss, weight loss, weight loss, weight loss, and obsessing over weight loss, okay? Like that's all I cared about, that's all I wanted, that's all I thought about. And in turn, I thought about food all the time. I thought about what I'm eating. I thought about, you know, I was like, I really don't restrict myself. But as I was talking to my dietitian and I was like telling her my fears around intuitive eating, she told me that's exactly why you need to start intuitive eating, because of my fears, because of the fact that it's like if I want, or if I have a craving for, let's just say, a piece of cake, then I will not, most likely not honor that craving. Like I can tell you, like I craved cake for weeks in the month of, I want to say like August and then into September. Oh my gosh, like that craving was so intense, and I was just like, oh, well, let me substitute it with this, or let me substitute it with that, because I was like, at the end of the day, I just don't have enough calories, or I'm gonna have to restrict myself throughout the day in order to fit in those calories, and that's just not healthy. So we are just learning, you know, with my therapist, she's teaching me to like learn to trust myself and my intuition, which is another reason why I had to step away from that relationship, because and that's another reason why I'm so proud of myself with stepping away from that relationship, is because of the fact that I was listening to myself and I was trusting myself. I was trusting that I was not being crazy, or I was not like being too sensitive. I was not being too needy. I was not being too anything. Like this is what I want, and this is what I'm not gonna settle for. And so it was really nice to see that like I can trust myself in the relationship aspect. And the same goes with friends too. Like I was gonna like hang out with this one person, and I was just like, you know what, there's this and then there's this, and I just don't know, like it's gonna be too triggering for me, so I'm gonna have to back up and back away. Like it's just, I can't do it. I'm not gonna put myself in that situation again. So basically, I would rather be alone. As much as I hate being alone, I would rather be alone than be with anything in any relationship, friendship, or romantically involved with someone, if if I'm seeing red flags or if there's things I know I wouldn't be able to deal with, you know what I mean? So anyways, I'm very proud of myself on that. So since I can trust myself now, I'm like, okay, you can trust yourself with this whole intuitive eating, Jill. And the first thing that I did was get rid of the scale. Well, that was not the first thing I did. The first thing I did was try intuitive eating, and then I was like, I'm not feeling hungry, like I'm confused, I don't know. So she kind of like went into like different ways to find hunger cues if you're not exactly feeling like physically hungry. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I'm still very scared, but here's the thing. I have said this so many times. I could go get surgery. I could do that, right? I could go and I can go on Ozempic or what's the other ones, like the weight loss medications. And there is no shade to anyone that has done any of this. There is no shade. This is just my thinking around what I want for myself, because I am all for everyone finding what works for them. But I already know, before even going into a surgery or going into taking a medication that I do not want to be taking the rest of my life, that I have a problem when it comes to food. And no amount of surgery or pills or anything is going to fix that relationship with food if I don't do the work. So in turn, I know I got to do this work, and I know it's going to be hard work, but I know 100% it's going to be worth it. Because as I was leaving my therapist's office yesterday and I was talking to her about it, I was just like, imagine a life, Jill, with food freedom. Because I have been praying for this and I just never thought it was possible. I thought that for the rest of my life, I will forever have issues with my weight and my food and all this kind of stuff. And like eating disorder help was only made for people who have money and like can stay, because I wouldn't even be able to stay in an intake place, like in a place where I would have to stay for weeks on end or months or however it is that they do when it comes to eating disorders. So I'm just like really excited because I finally for the first time have hope. And I know that it's only been like a few days. It's actually really only been like, it's been like 2 weeks now. Actually, it's only been 1 week, right? I had 2 sessions and it's been 1 week and 2 days that I've been intuitively eating. And I can say this, yesterday I actually forgot to eat a snack. And here's the thing too, that counting calories would have me do, where it's like I was conditioned, where it's like, oh, I always eat a Built Bar and I always eat a bag of chips. And I was telling my dietitian, like, sometimes I want fruit, but like fruit doesn't fit and I really want the chips. So girl, I completely forgot. And it wasn't until the end of the day that I was like, I didn't eat a bag of chips today. Like I didn't even crave them, which was huge for me. So I'm starting to feel very hopeful that I can actually find freedom from food and like lose this weight, but lose it for good. And that makes me so happy. I know that there's a lot of work to come, but I will say when I met with my nutritionist on Wednesday, she also gave me a lot of hope, and she also answered a lot of questions that I had with intuitive eating and the fears that I had behind it and the confusion that I had behind it. Like, why am I not feeling hungry? But then I also am feeling like I want to eat, or like, why do I eat? Because like, I'm still feeling sad, and like, yeah, maybe, no, while I'm eating, I'm still sad. So like, how are you telling me that like I'm trying to avoid feeling feelings because I'm feeling this crap? Like, I'm acknowledging what I'm feeling and this and that. And she's like, there are like, you get dopamine basically. And it's like, you feel good when you overeat. And if you, whether you think it or not, you are distracting yourself from those feelings. So I don't know. It's just like exciting because she pulled out this worksheet and she was like, okay, so, you know, what I want you to do is start, you know, if you want to binge or if you want to overeat or if you want to eat and you're not, you know, necessarily hungry or whatever, there are these feelings, and it's more than just feeling sad, angry, or mad. Angry and mad are the same thing. Sad, depressed, anxious. You know what I mean. Like, they're like, it's like dumbfounded, shameful, like all of these emotions. Okay, so like you have a lot to choose from, but on top of that, there was like underneath these suggestions on things that you can do. So immediately, lonely was one of the emotions, and then one of the things that a coping technique and mechanisms was call a friend or go hang out with a friend or something like that. And I was like, I don't have that. Like, I don't have a best friend. I don't have a friend that I can just call up and be like, hey, I'm having a bad day, this and that, this and that. And I can tell you, most of the time what I'm feeling is lonely. You know, I'm like still fairly new here. I'm putting myself out there, but it's really hard making friends as an adult. And so she was just kind of like telling me like ways to work around that, and just to being gentle with myself, because what happens when I acknowledge that I'm lonely and then I feel sad because I'm like, well, I really want to talk to someone, but I don't have anyone that I can call up right now. It makes me feel shameful. Like, it brings on all of these other emotions. Like, no one likes me. I'm not good enough for anyone. Everyone has always walked away from me. You know, like, or like use me and abuse me. Not everyone, but like, you know, like a lot of people were just not very nice to me, and, you know, I had to walk away from. And so I have all these feelings, which in turn makes me feel even worse. And those feelings are so complex, and they're so heavy, and they're so scary that I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to go eat. So I feel like acknowledging that and saying that out loud actually really truly helped me, because I was like, okay, because we talked about it, and it's like, don't immediately go to those feelings. Just be gentle and kind to yourself and this and that. And I'm just like, I can do this. Like, I also have to keep reminding myself, like, I've had a rough couple of months. Like, it's been one thing after another, after another, after another. And so it's been like, oh my gosh, just want to like scream. But I every day that like I just feel like, you know, like, oh my gosh, like I cannot take anymore. I'm just like, I have to keep reminding myself, and I tell myself, Jill, you have been through so much. You have been through so many hard things, and you have gotten through every single one of them. So you're going to get through this too, I promise. Like, you're going to be fine. And that really does help me. So basically, like, I'm learning to self-soothe, and I'm learning to not seek validation, or basically, like, I'm learning to be my own cheerleader. And I think that that's important too, because there was this thing, I think I saw it on Instagram, I don't remember what it was, but it talked about the stages of our life and how much we're going to be alone. And it's actually, we are alone, obviously, a lot more than what we are, especially like in our older age. And this probably isn't for everybody, but like the majority of people, you know, a lot of us are lonely, you know, so we really have to learn to be our own best friend, and we really have to learn to like accept the fact that that's okay. You know, I mean, don't not stop going out there and trying to make friends and meet people, but also don't feel like it's the end of the world, or like there's something wrong with you if you don't have a whole ton of friends, you know? So, yeah, I'm just really, really, really proud of myself. I'm really, really, really excited for this journey. And at first I was really scared, but now I have a lot of excitement, especially how it was yesterday, where it's like, you know, do you want to eat candy? And it's like, I really don't want it. And then, like I said, I completely even forgot about the chips. So I was like, I guess I didn't even want them. So I don't know. I'm very excited. This is something that I never in a million years, because yes, I've heard about intuitive eating, and it is one thing that I always brushed off, because I was like, I could never do that. Oh, I could never do that. And I would say that all the time. Like, there is just no way, because I need to have some kind of structure. I need to have some kind of control. I need to know what's going on in my body. There's just no way that I'm going to be able to lose weight. This is another thing that me and my dietitian talked about. We talked about my fear around like losing only a pound or half a pound a week. And she talked about how that I really need to get over that whole fact. And I said, you know what? If I can stop focusing on weight loss all the time and really focus on just fixing my relationship with food, and then also stay off the scale, like, for good. Like, I don't even know if I want to get on it, like, at all, because what's the point? Like, I'm sure I will eventually, but like right now I just know how triggering it is for me. And so, like, especially like with being on social media, and like, you guys know, like, I've documented my weight loss journey for so long, it's like there was so much pressure to constantly perform every week, and if I wasn't, there was, not everyone, but people were like, oh, and then there's also this thing where it's like, oh, if you're bigger, you should be losing weight faster. Says who? You know, it's just like, there's so, like, diet culture basically is just everywhere. And that's the thing that my dietitian was telling me too. Like, there's no escaping it. There's no escaping it. You're just going to have to learn to, like, continue to work through that. And whatnot. So anyways, that's my update on my intuitive eating journey. I will, on my weekly vlogs, kind of be telling you guys. So again, if you're not watching that, make sure you do that. I upload, at least I'm trying to upload 3 videos a week, and maybe 4. So yeah, speaking of, but yeah, if you're not watching my weekly vlogs, make sure you're watching them. They're up every Sunday at around 10 o'clock. And some Sundays, like, if I have like a really rough week, or there's just like really nothing going on, or I just kind of want to take a break, then I'll like upload something else. But that's very rare. Very, very, very rare. Usually Sundays, my weekly vlogs go up at 10. So on to channel changes. So I had talked to you guys with William, we were supposed to be doing cooking videos, this and that, and now that I'm not dating him, obviously we're not going to be doing cooking videos. And honestly, I never wanted it to be the way that it was anyways. I never wanted him to be in them. I was under the impression that he was going to be the creator of the recipe and be the one behind the camera, like making sure he gets the angles, make sure the lighting's okay, make sure the volume and the sound is okay. I was under the impression that that was what he was going to be doing, and that I was going to keep doing, because this is my channel. It's not the Jill and William show. It is the Jill show. It's not the Jill and Contrell and Ava show. It is the Jill show. Y'all see that? Like, my kids are on here, but they're not on here a whole time. Like, this is my channel, and I have no desire to change it to me and anyone else, you know? So with that being said, he kind of convinced me that they wouldn't be entertaining because our banter was so good. So to like basically have him in the videos, and that's why he was like going on that. And I went back and looked at those videos now that I'm out of that relationship, and I was like, because my face is just like, I was like, what were you thinking, Jill? Like, in this moment, what were you thinking? Because you do not look impressed at all. And then I was sitting there thinking, like, how did he think that people would think that this was entertaining? Because my personality does not come out. My personality comes out more than when I'm alone, because this is what I do. Like, I prefer, like, obviously, like, my personality comes out when I'm comfortable, and I was never really super duper duper comfortable. Like, I was still 4 months in, awkward around this man, and that was kind of a red flag too. Like, why do I feel so awkward around him still? So anyways, I will be doing cooking videos myself. And I also want to say, like, I'm not trying to badmouth William at all. Like, I have no ill will towards him. I wish him all the best in life and everything. I don't regret the relationship. As a matter of fact, I'm so thankful for it. And I'm so, like, I really learned a lot about myself in that relationship. So I'm very, very, very thankful for it. I'm also thankful for the fact that he kind of did convince me to go back to doing cooking videos. And I kind of realized, like, oh, like, I actually really miss doing this. So I'm really enjoying the whole aspect of doing these videos. So yeah, anyways, I am back to doing cooking videos. I am doing crock-pot videos specifically as well, but I'm also going to be doing things like salad videos. Like, I'm also going to be doing like different, it's not just going to be crock-pot, it's going to be a lot of different things. So this is where I wanted to talk to you guys about. I, for now, okay, so I have like a weight loss channel. It's no longer a weight loss channel because I'm not going to be documenting my weight loss, but I have that channel and I have an audience, and whether or not they're interested in crockpot videos, that's going to be up to them if they want to watch it or not. But for the time being, for like the next 3 months, I am going to be re-uploading all of my old crockpot videos onto that channel. While we are on this topic, I would like to address something. Why are y'all so mad? Why are y'all so mad, and why are y'all so mean? Because of the fact that I am taking my content that I created, okay, on my channel and putting it on another channel that I create the content for. I really don't understand why y'all are so mad at me. But keep being mad, because guess what? This is what's going to happen. I'm going to keep uploading those videos there. And some of y'all were warning me saying, this is first of all, someone said it was dishonest. Tell me, girl, how is this dishonest? These are my videos. It's not like I'm taking someone else's content and trying to upload it as my own. Ma'am, this is my content that I have created that I am moving to another channel based on the fact that I'm trying to do an experiment, and I'm allowed to do that with my channel and my content. Moving on. I wanted to say this too. Someone told me that you are not allowed to because it's against YouTube's policy because you can't put content on both channels. And let me inform you, so those of you that are questioning about that too, I am allowed to create a video and create it the way that it is, okay? I'm allowed to upload it on YouTube. I am then allowed to take that video and I can have a second worth of something different, whether it be an extended outro, an extended intro, a different music, whatever. If it's even slightly different than the other video, which by the way, those videos that have gone up on my weight loss channel or like my previous weight loss channel, those videos are different according to YouTube's policies because of the fact that I changed the music, okay? So those are different videos, so I will not be copyrighted for myself, which I think is crazy. It's like, you'll get a copyright strike, but it's like all my content, but I get it. They don't want you uploading your stuff all different places. I get that. However, it is within their policy, and I am doing everything I should be doing. So thank you for your concern. All I have to say is if you don't want to watch the videos, y'all don't watch them. But for the next 3 months, just get ready for the fact that there's going to be new cooking videos that are going to come out, and they're going to be on 2 channels. If you don't want to watch them, if you want to unsubscribe, I totally, girl, I don't let the door hit you in the butt when you know, there's no need to also announce that you're pissed. Like, it's fine. We're all grown. We should all be grown adults here. We don't have to get mad in the comment section over someone's decision on something that they're doing to try to better themselves and also trying to do a little bit of an experiment. This is my content and this is also my channel, and I already know I'm not going to be keeping everyone happy or whatever. Plus, y'all who are saying that my content is the same, y'all need to sit down, okay? Y'all need to sit down because you have no idea. If you really look at my channel as a whole, there has been a lot of variety, because it's crazy because a few years ago there was too much variety and people were complaining about that. Now there's not enough variety and people are complaining. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do me. And if you want to watch the video, you can watch the video. And for those of you who are like, no, I'm not really feeling this, but I support my girl and I'm gonna support her, thank you. Thank you so very much. Those of you who are like that, but are like going down in the comment section and be like, I support you, girl, but this is... No, I don't need to hear it. Really, I don't. Because you really don't know what's going on in my analytics. I just simply said my channel's not growing. And now I'm getting hated on and people telling me, oh, it's because of this and it's because of this. No, it's because of this certain thing. And I'm trying to figure out that certain thing. So let me do what I do best, which is my channel, and figure out, because I will, because I always figure it out. And let's just all remain kind and remain calm, okay? Let's get back to this video. And I'm also going to be uploading any new crockpot videos on both channels. And the reason for me doing this is because back in 2020 this channel got hacked and it just hasn't grown much since then. And so I was like, well, maybe it really is true that once you get hacked, you just are just in a different algorithm and it just messes up and YouTube just no longer pushes out your videos because, I mean, I could totally be wrong. I don't know. But I did hear that that is the case for a lot of people. I really need some powder, but I don't want to put too much powder, especially up underneath my eyes. So yeah, I'm going to be uploading, that's not going to work. I'm going to be uploading all of my old crockpot videos. I will link the channel down below. I also talked about in a video where I was going to be changing this channel name, and what I decided to do was keep this as MissGreenEyes and change my channel name over there. The point is, I am going to be uploading the crockpot videos on both of those channels. That is what's going to be happening. If you don't want to watch them, then obviously don't watch them. But if you would do me the favor, if you want to support me, just kind of have it in the background playing. I'm going to be uploading, because I have so many of them, like the older ones, I'm going to be uploading them probably like 3 times a week. So again, they are older. If you've watched my crockpot videos, you've probably seen them already. But they're like years and years old. So if you want to go check them out, I will link that channel down below so you guys can go check them out. But that is where I'm not saying that that's where they're going to live. My ideal situation would be that's where they live, and that is just a cooking channel. And I do all kinds of cooking, not just crockpot cooking, but what's for dinner videos. I do ideas on, or like trying new recipes, one pot dinners, because I really love doing those, casseroles, air fryer recipes, like all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that is my hope, and that's really what I'm trying to do. So you guys definitely can help me in the aspect of going over there, watching those videos, watching them all the way through, because watch time is very important, and so is engagement. I think watch time is actually more important than engagement. So if you will, go over there, like it, comment. You can comment as many times as you want. I see y'all in the comments. A lot of y'all are commenting like throughout my videos. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. So if you would do that over there, that would be amazing. And I would really appreciate it. Like I said, it's going to be linked down below in the description box. And I think that's everything. Well, I did want to powder my face. How are we going to do this? Do I want to do this, or do I want to do the kabuki brush? What do y'all think? I think it came out really good. I don't know what jewelry I'm gonna wear. My hair, I don't know. It doesn't look that great. I'll just brush it. But I'm gonna go ahead and put on some powder real quick, and then we will try on some outfits together. And I'm gonna show you what the outfit looks like without the, what's it called? I'm going to show you the outfit and what it looks like without the shapewear, and then I'll show you what it looks like with the shapewear. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is the dress that I'm wearing. I actually haven't worn this yet, and I feel like it actually fits a little better than it did when I got it first, when I first got it. But I feel really good in this, even without shapewear, so I already know I'm gonna feel even that much more comfortable in it. But this is what it looks like. This is what I look like from the side without the shapewear. So it's kind of like no sucking, no sucking in, no smoothing, none of that. This is what it looks like in the back. Again, here they are. They are from Shapermint. I have them in a size 4X, and the 4X fits me perfectly. I feel like I'm like a 22, 24, but then like also in some things, like 24s don't fit me and I need a 26. So girl, I honestly don't know what I am. I have no idea my actual size. So it is what it is. But for just purpose of like what I think I am, I think I'm a 22, 24. So here we are putting these babies on. We are definitely, because this is a little bit of a shorter dress, Girl, you already know. This is such a workout, and I'm already hot. I need to go turn down my air. That's what I need to go do. But you already know I'm sweating. So we do need to pull the legs up a little bit because of the fact that this is a little bit of a shorter dress, but not much. But that's what I love about these shorts is the fact that you have the ability to do that. And it's not like digging into you at all. Like, it feels amazing. These look amazing. Like, this is what they look like on. And honestly, not only do these help with shaping you and smoothing you and sucking you in and all that stuff, I honestly actually feel like I could probably go down to a 3X now, because I feel like I would like a little bit more of a sculpt. But hold on, I need to cool off. Chub rub. These also prevent chub rub. And personally, with shorter dresses like this, I am 100% wearing some kind of shorts. So why not let it be a shaper short? You know what I mean? I just feel so much more confident and comfortable because there is just something about wearing a skirt or a dress that girl, oh, you better break some heart, girl. I mean, look at me. There is something about wearing shorts up underneath a dress that is an absolute must for me. And again, like I said, you are not going to experience any kind of chub rub, which is 2 thumbs up for that. You're not going to see them in the back. Look at my booty. Ooh. On top of that, I have a big fear of like sitting down and then getting back up and my dress being exposed or like going to the bathroom and not getting it down properly. And if that is the case, if that were to happen, then I have shorts up underneath. Like I did it with my cruise, like on my cruise I wore shorts up underneath my shorter dresses and it just made me feel more comfortable. So anyways, this is what I'm going to wear. I love this. It looks really great. Okay, so here is the entire outfit with the shoes. These shoes are so incredibly comfortable. I got them from Target. I'll see if I can find them and link them down below. So this is what I look like from the side with my shapewear, and I definitely feel smoothed, a little snatched, and like I said, I probably could actually go down to a 3X, but I also really don't, especially because it's not quite like super cool yet. When it's still hotter months and I'm still like sweating like this, I really do prefer to be, sorry, the lighting. I really do prefer to wear a bigger size so I'm not as snatched. So I can feel like I can breathe, because if I'm hot and I feel like I can't breathe, that's not a good combo for me. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Again, huge thank you to Shapermint for partnering with me on today's video. The shaper shorts are going to be linked down below in the description box, and don't forget to use this coupon code that's currently on the screen right now, which is also going to be in the description box to save 20% off your order. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to go check out my other channel and go show it some love. Okay, so as I'm sitting here editing and I'm like really trying to get my brain around how are people so upset about me uploading a video to 2 different channels, and I'm assuming it's probably because people are like, oh, well, you're uploading the same video to 2 different channels and it's the same exact content, same exact video. It's dishonest, it's not fair, because you're going to be monetizing both of these videos. And to that I say, number one, according to YouTube's term and policy and all that kind of stuff, it is going to be 2 separate videos because there are going to be differences, slight differences in the 2. But if you're worried about me making money, which honestly, like the weight loss, the previous, trust me when I say I'm really not making that much. So there's really not going to be much of an increase when it comes to money. Now, if that channel grows and the videos don't do well here, then it just proves my point of what I was trying to say, of my experiment. So I can understand why people, but please trust me and believe that the videos that are going to be uploaded on that channel are not making money right now, okay? So you can rest your little pretty head. That's fine. But if you are upset about that, then but you still want to watch a video, or you still want to watch the new ones, then just pick where you're going to watch them. Either watch them here or watch them on that channel. You don't have to watch them both times. And to those of you that want to watch them both times, thank you. But to those of you that don't want to, you don't have to. Just pick and choose where you're going to watch it. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand, and I can understand where people are coming from, where it's like dishonest, or like people. So now I'm understanding a little bit why people could be mad. But girl, I am making them a penny for each video. If that, maybe a little bit, maybe a few bucks might get me some McDonald's, not even my kids some McDonald's. So trust me when I say that right now, those videos are not making much of anything over there on that channel. Not that it's really anyone's business, but if that's the reason why you're all being hateful, which it still doesn't warrant what y'all are doing and saying. So if y'all could just stop that in the comment section, that would be great. Because while I may look happy in this video, y'all haven't seen vlogs from me, have you? No. And there's a reason for that. That's because your girl is struggling. So on top of me struggling with what I'm going through personally, I have to deal with some childish ass comments in the comment section, making me even more sad. Because it saddens me so much that people are so hellbent, or get so hellbent over the smallest, silliest little things that in the grand scheme of things don't mean anything. But I'm a human being here, and you are hurting a human being that's already hurting. So can you please be kind and gentle for the next few months while I get through this breakup? Because even though it was for the best, doesn't mean this shit doesn't hurt, okay? Okay, thank you. Let's get back to the video. So I can make that my cooking channel, basically, and go show it some love. I love you guys. Have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Wish me luck, by the way. Wish me luck. So now y'all had me all in my feelings. I forgot to come back and tell you how my date went. It was a no-go. That's all I'm going to say. And I think I'm going to put dating to the side for now. Oh, my goodness, girl. It's okay. I love you. Bye.